Coming up, let's recap Monday Night Football and get out some more bets. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode. Feeling pretty bad this morning. This is not how we wanted to kick off the week, not how I wanted to wake up this morning, but man, just what an ugly start. What a bad football game last night. I mean, didn't it start off so beautiful, though? You guys remember we took 2 NFL props last night. We took Darnell Mooney over 3.5 receptions, and then we also took Nick Foles have over 23.5 pass completions, and the game started off absolutely perfect. Bears come out, they're throwing the ball just like we predicted, just like we thought was going to happen. The first pass even went to Mooney on a wide receiver screen. I mean, just can't start any better. He loses yards on the play, but that's certainly not his fault. And then to make it even better, after the Bears had completed 6 offensive plays, 2 of them went to Mooney. My man caught 2 passes in the first 6 plays. Guess how many targets he had the rest of the game? 0. What happened, Bears? You fed my man on the very first play. You obviously wanted to get him involved. Then you get him in another pass completion earlier on. Like I said, 2 plays in 6. And then he doesn't even sniff the ball the rest of the game? What happened? I mean, last night was so bad to us. It's almost comical. And then, to make that worse, second half was an absolute shit show for us. Here's the Bears' second half. They returned the kickoff for a touchdown. That took away an offensive possession for us. Then they want to go ahead and muff a punt. That sucks. Then they go 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Run 5 plays, turnover on downs, 6 plays, turnovers on downs. Their second half yardage, they made a total of 32 yards in the entire second half. That's all you gotta do is laugh about it. I mean, I'm not happy that I lost money. I'm not happy that you guys lost money, but you gotta laugh off some of these losses. You guys have been betting on sports, as long as I have. It's just absolutely crazy how that game unfolded. And then to make it worse, the Vikings want to go ahead and miss the point extra attempt. I'm sitting there texting with my buddies like, all right, well, maybe we can get overtime, right? That'll get Nick Foles some more pass completions. Maybe Mooney can then, figure out what the hell's going on with him. He can get involved, and maybe we can get in overtime. Then Vikings want to go ahead and miss the point extra attempt. I was like, unreal. We can't even luck our way into some overtime, because certainly as Bears were driving on their 5-play turnover on downs and then their 6-play turnover on downs. All right, maybe they'll get a touchdown here, but obviously then I'm rooting for somebody to miss an extra point. I mean, are you kidding me? Unreal, those 2 prop bets. So sorry guys, the analysis, was spot on. Mooney was on the field. Every time I'm looking at it, where's number 11? Okay, there he is. So we were accurate, certainly, in our analysis. He was getting the targets. He was on the field. He was out snapping Anthony Miller. But for whatever reason, just Nick Foles just was not looking his direction after, his 2 completions there in the first 6 plays, which is, man, it's just really unfortunate. I thought we were going to start off that with a nice easy cash there for Mooney, and then just, ride in, watching the second half and just watching Foles just dump off passes. But unreal. It's just, man, what a game. So, all right, guys, you guys remember in terms of bets for this week, it's much like last week, where because soccer, one of the sports that we bet pretty heavily here on Winning Bets is soccer, but I stay away from national soccer because it's hard with lineups and what have you, and guys, just in and out, and then now you got COVID going on with these teams traveling. You're seeing a lot of players, come down with COVID. Now they're having to miss, so I'm not sure I'll get in any bets today, and obviously I don't do college football, so I won't be getting any MAC football conference bets for you guys, but I did already look ahead and get some NFL action in. I've already submitted 2 NFL bets, so I just want to go ahead and give them to you now in case you want to go ahead and lock in on some NFL bets earlier on here with me. The first game is Dolphins and Broncos. I'm still laughing about that Bears game. God damn it, that hurts, man. Those 2 losses, God, unreal. All right, for these Dolphins Broncos, obviously the Dolphins are absolutely hot right now. They're actually one win out of being tied for first in the AFC East. The Broncos, they're pretty much a dumpster fire. They're one of the worst teams in the league, but there's some stats here that are pretty glamming. The Dolphins defense, they're +5 turnover differential. I guess that would be for the whole team. That's 4th best in the NFL. They're defensive though. They've gotten 8 interceptions, which is tied for 9th in the NFL. They've gotten 7 fumbles, which is tied for 4th in the NFL. So then if we look at the Broncos offense, well, they've got the most interceptions with 16. They've committed the most fumbles or not committed. They're tied for 10th with in fumbles with 5. The Broncos have the most turnovers overall with 21. The Broncos offense as a whole ranks 26. So just a really bad Broncos team going up against a Dolphins team that has all the momentum right now. They're surging, making plays, through special teams, defense, offense. They're getting it done. Motivation there to only be one game out of, or one. Currently, they're one game out of first place, or half game out of first place there in the AFC East. I've already locked in on the Dolphins -2.5, and I made that bet over at FanDuel, and that was -145. So that'd be the spread there. I'm there on the Dolphins. And then the other NFL bet I made, I've done the Steelers are playing the Jaguars. I've already locked in there on the Steelers. They're certainly the better of the two teams there. The Jaguars, did limping through the season. They did, play the Packers really tough last week. Give them a lot of credit, but this is, one of the best teams in the whole NFL. Do I expect the Jaguars to be competitive like that 2 weeks in a row after coming so close, but then losing? I certainly don't. Not up against a Mike Tomlin well-coached team. So I've got the Steelers earmarked, and then I've also looked at the Eagles and the Browns. Look, the Browns offense is ranked better than the Eagles offense, albeit slightly. But the thing that I like most is the Browns are bringing the number 4 rushing offense up against the Eagles' number 26 rushing defense. I expect the game to be won here in the trenches by the Browns, and therefore them ultimately winning that game. So I did a Steelers Browns money line parlay, and that came in at -113 over in DraftKings. So right now, those are the 2 NFL bets I've got. Obviously, we'll have a lot more as the weekend gets closer, but I just wanted to go ahead and lock those in because I see those lines getting worse. I don't think they're going to get better in my favor. I can't imagine the general public betting on the Broncos, the Jaguars, or the Eagles in either one of these 3 games. So went ahead and locked in on these bets. All right, guys, let's see what bets again we can get in this week. Maybe we will do some soccer once lineups come out. Maybe we'll do some tennis like we were successful last week in doing some tennis. But otherwise, I may just save up my units. Maybe go heavy on Thursday night. Obviously, then we've got the Premier League, Bundesliga, La Liga, what have you. All the domestic soccer leagues are back this weekend, so may bet them a little heavier this weekend. And obviously NFL. So we'll see what we do with our units this week. You guys have a great Tuesday, and I'll see you on tomorrow's show. Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.